Greetings, internet viewers. It's your old pal Oxleymations here again with another Oxleymations presentation. So for today's video, basically, this is really stupid. So it started off, I went to work this morning thinking everything was going to be fine and good. I was going to work a normal 12-hour shift like I've been doing for the last so many years. And then, well, turns out that there was that dip diddly to do today. Like yesterday we were scraping the bottom of the barrel trying to, get stuff for everyone to do. Rather, they were scraping the bottom of the barrel trying to get stuff for everyone to do. And today, apparently, they just, hit the bottom of the barrel and then dug down into the ground beneath it because there was nothing. So I got to leave work early today, which is the reason for this video. Because, I didn't have anything better to do. That, and I had a little teeny tiny, I don't want to say extra amount of money, but I had some money and I was getting hungry, so I bought myself the McDonald's snack wraps because I'm curious. I am curious if they're as bad as everyone keeps saying that they are, the return of them, because everyone keeps saying that, I keep wanting to call them fish portions, that the chicken strips that they use in these things are so much smaller than they used to be and stuff. So I'm going to see for myself. Start things off from the bag. We have our medium fries, which I found out today that when it comes to these meal deal things, they can't do a small. They can only do medium and large. I don't know if it's my particular McDonald's or if it's just chain wide, but that's what I was told. Because I actually asked this time to try and save a couple pennies if I could get the small, but they were like, sir, sorry, but when it comes to the meals, we can only do medium or large. And I was like, okay, sure, I'll deal. So anyway, it came with the medium fries that I just showed off. They were nice enough to give me a nice, healthy stack of napkins. And then we have the actual snack wraps themselves. And because I am a smarty smart sometimes, I bought myself one of each. That way I can review both at the same time. So we have the spicy snack wrap. Oh wait, part of this is actually written backwards, so it'll show up properly on the camera. See, we got this spicy snack wrap. It's fun when things like that work out. And let's see, does the other one also have writing back? It does. And we also have the ranch snack wrap. I'm just so tickled that I can actually show something to the camera with words on it, and it's the right way around instead of being backwards like all my other videos because my phone's stupid. It used to be a smartphone, but now it's a dumb phone. Anyway, enough about that. Don't want to forget the leftover baglers that were just hanging out down in the bottom of the bag. There we go. And to go with them, I got myself a Dr. Pepper. Now, I'll let you all know right now, the initial reason why I was going to McDonald's is I was going to go after this promotion right here. The Adult Happy Meals, the McDonald Land meals that they're coming out with. But apparently, I don't know if it's chain wide or if it's just my area, but they don't come out until the 12th, is what the cashier told me on the way out through the drive-thru. So I got these instead. But when those Adult Happy Meals come out, I'm going to attempt, if I have the finances, to get myself one. Because I'm just too curious. And now I have some dipstick outside with their stereo system in their car way too loud. Don't know if y'all can hear that in the camera, but it's like, that kind of thumping bass coming through the wall. Anyway, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on the task at hand. Going to start with the spicy snack wrap and hope I don't get a copyright claim for that nonsense. All right, peeling off that sticker. Nice and easy. Haha. Oh, that's why. Okay, I see now. I got it. I now understand why there's some writing that's backwards and some that's forwards. Because McDonald's, as a cost saving measure, made the spicy snack wrapper and the ranch wrapper on the same paper. Nifty. All right. So here we have the initial visuals of the snack wrap. Got a little bit of cheese poking out right there. And it's kind of wrapped up like their breakfast burritos. Because it's got the one open end like that. Let me get a visual, a Spotify. Let me get a look at that meat myself. I don't usually open up my tacos and burritos, but I want to get a good look at the piece of meat, which is where all the controversy surrounding these things is coming from. And yeah, I can definitely see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. No, I'm kidding. I can definitely see why people are complaining about it, because it does look just a bit thin, but I will grant them this. It is a nice long strip of chicken. I was honestly expecting it to be smaller than that, lengthwise. And the obligatory, that's what she said. So now we're just going to go ahead and roll that back up to where it's supposed to be. Ta-da. And I'm going to get myself my first bite. So, to your health, everyone. I wonder if it's going to be as good as I remember. And of course, the first bite I get is like all tortilla. I didn't even touch the chicken yet. I barely grazed the cheese. You see right there, I like kind of nommed off that tiny corner of that shredded piece of cheese there. There's so much tortilla, I can't taste that little bit of cheese I just put in my mouth. That tortilla is dry. All right, so now I'm going to jump over to this side, and I'm going to try with some of the actual meat, cheese, and sauce. Again, to your health, everyone. Mm-hmm. Now, for what this lacks in like actual chicken, it kind of makes up for with the heat. Because that is a decently spicy wrap. But it also kind of falls into the pitfall that I'm not very happy with when it comes to spicy foods, where it's like all heat and no substance. It kind of tastes like buffalo chicken sauce. Mm-hmm. It's spicy, but with that spice, you don't really get to taste the chicken. I can't taste the cheese at all through that spicy, tangy, tangy sauce. What? Sorry, my bad. The chicken is coming around. And it's not bad per se. I've had far better chicken sandwiches and chicken wraps, but that one's not bad for what it is. So for the spicy one, I shall reserve my judgment until after I've had the other one. And before I have the other one, ooh, some of the spicy sauce just hit the back of my throat. Excuse me. Okay. Like I said, gonna reserve my judgment on that until after I've tried the ranch one. Ooh, that the sauce still, it's tingling. The soda kind of nullified it for a little bit, not even a little bit, for a couple seconds there, but it's back and it's kicking all the way down to the base of my throat. So when they say spicy, they mean spicy. Yes, when they spicy, they mean it. All right. So this second one is actually a bit better wrapped than the first one. This legitimately looks like one of their breakfast burritos. But obviously, it isn't. Because we went from having a burrito with egg to now having a burrito with chicken in it. Oh. That's something that's going to lose them a couple of points if I were giving points at this point. Is that the tortilla seems like it's been microwaved or it's been sitting under a heat lamp for a little too long. I mean, listen. It's like almost a tortilla chip at this point. I'm still just as dry as the last one. But, oh, and mind you, I went in there about 11:17, so this is when the stuff is supposedly fresh. Between 10 and 11 is when they start preparing this stuff, if I remember correctly. So anyway, enough of my gabbing. Let's actually open this up and see if this piece of chicken is any better or any worse. My goodness, there's a lot of ranch sauce in this. So much ranch. Oh my gosh. And the chicken is almost exactly the same. I'm going to try and do this without dumping any on the floor. But it's about... It looks like for these chicken strips that they put in this, that they just took a normal strip and cut it in half and made 2 sandwiches out of it. You know, fried it, breaded and fried it first. How bizarre. All right. So with that revelation out of the way, wrap it back up. Not nearly as good as they did, but whatever. As long as it tastes good, right? Right. So again, to your health, everyone. And this time I'm just going to go for it. I'm not just going to like bite onto one side and hope for the best. So you're about to see something that might disturb you. Viewer discretion is advised. Never let it be said that I can't fit a lot of food in my mouth. Okay. So for this one, it's okay. I can almost spat out some of my food. That's what you get when you talk with your mouth full. This one I can actually taste the cheese. And it tastes and it looks like they're using a dill ranch. Like you can see the... well, you might not be able to see them with my phone's resolution. There's like little flakes. Like if you look at that piece of cheese right there, you can probably just Yeah, right there you can see them, kind of. Right up there. And it's not bad. Gonna take another bite. For what it is, it's okay. Like, I don't hate it. And I will say that yes, they have in fact shrunk the pieces of chicken they used to put in there. Because the chicken that used to be in there was about the size of those McCrispy strips they have now. So I think if you want the full effect of what it used to be like, get yourself one of these, get yourself a thing of McCrispy strips, and then just put a McCrispy strip in there and you got it. Now then, for my verdicts. Gotta say, I am a fan of spice. Spice is nice. But that spicy one, that one's not for me. I probably won't be getting that one again. Just because, well, as it is. Like, if I can think of a way to make it better, like if I have them put that sauce with the ranch or another kind of sweet sauce to kind of, you know, tone it down a bit and kind of make it so there's more of a flavor than hot tangy, I would go with that. As for the ranch one, I do like that one. I do like the flavor of that one. It's good. The dill ranch kind of threw me a bit for a second, but once I figured out what it was, it's pretty good as well. So if you like buffalo chicken sauce, like buffalo chicken and that sauce, feel free to go for the spicy one. I don't think you'll be disappointed, aside from the size of the chicken. For the ranch one, I recommend that more. But then again, I'm the kind of person who was obsessed with when Burger King had it, the Tender Crisp Bacon Cheddar Ranch. Because all this needs is a strip of bacon, and it would be that much better. All right, so like I was saying, when it comes to the ranch one, here, let me just use the wrapper so I'm not just having to do visuals theater of the mind. I more would go with the ranch wrap than the spicy wrap. So I recommend the ranch one, and I recommend the spicy one only if you're a fan of buffalo chicken. If you're not a fan of buffalo chicken, feel free to skip out on it. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here by saying a big thank you to each and every single one of you out there watching presently. I do truly and greatly appreciate it. If you like what you've seen here today, y'all know the drill. Like, comment, and share my content with your friends if you think they'd like it. But with all of that out of the way, this is your old pal Oxleymations saying, viewers beware, and subscribe if you dare.